Hello, my name is Bridget Hodge, and I'm a retail expert at Fit Small Business. And today we're going to be taking a look at Squarespace scheduling, how to set it up, and how to utilize all of its great features. We also have a corresponding article in the description box below with more information, so you can go ahead and click that if you want more. But let's get started. So you've signed up for Squarespace scheduling and are ready to start getting your account set up for use. The first thing you're going to want to get set up is your calendar. And we're going to start by setting your availability. So to do that, you'll head over here to your Squarespace scheduling homepage and then maneuver over to your sidebar menu and select availability. Here you will be taken to a page with all of your available calendars. So depending on the Squarespace scheduling plan that you choose, you will have multiple calendars for different staff members. So I could set this calendar too for a specific staff member. But what we're going to focus on today is just my personal calendar. And what we're going to start by is setting our weekly availability. And you'll do that by entering this here. And then up at the top, these are your default store hours. So this is what was going to show up on your website as your default hours for your store. And then down here, you'll have your daily hours. Now, you'll want to start by setting up your weekly hours, just sort of your default times that you're available. However, if you ever need to change that, it's very simple. You simply select the day you want to change, and you can update your Friday availability, and it will update all the Fridays on your calendar. Now, if you need to update an individual day, you can also do that by coming here and selecting an individual day and simply editing from here. So this is the screen that you will use to first set up your default hours and then continue to edit them as your availability changes or things change in your business. In addition to setting and editing your availability with ease, Squarespace Scheduling also has a number of other calendar settings that you can set in your setup process. And those are all going to be listed under your client scheduling default limits. So to edit those, you will simply click this to edit your limits. The first screen you'll be taken to is your general scheduling limits. And this is where you can decide when clients can make their appointment, whether or not they can reschedule, cancel, and when they have to take all of those actions in order to receive a refund. So here I have set that my clients have to make their appointments at least 11 hours in advance and no more than 180 days in advance. I'm allowing clients to reschedule. I'm allowing cancellations so long as they are 12 hours in advance. And I'm allowing my clients to edit their intake forms as long as they want. But you can change those settings based on the needs of your individual business. Then if you go over here, you can also have different start time intervals, which basically means you can either have your schedule broken up into set time slots, say 2-hour time slots, an hour and a half time slot, whatever makes sense for your business. Or you can have it so your appointments, your schedule is based on the actual duration of your different types of appointments, rather than having the chunks of times that are just defaulted. And then you can go here and you can minimize gaps in between your appointments. So you can decide how long you want to give you or your employees between every one of your appointment slots, whether that be you want your appointments to be as many as possible in a day, so you're not trying to take time in between, or you want to give yourself 30 minutes in between every appointment to reset. You can set that up here, and that will automatically be reflected on your schedule and when your clients are able to book. One other cool feature is that you can make your schedule look busy by limiting the number of appointments that are shown as available. And this is just a big deal for garnering customer trust. You want to show that you have people at your business, you have people using your services. So this is a really good tool for demonstrating busyness. So now that you have your calendar all set up with your availability and scheduling limits, it's time to move on to the next step, which is creating your different appointment types. So to do that, you're going to want to return to your home screen and again head to this sidebar menu and then scroll down right under availability and enter appointment types. So here you'll be able to add both different services and group classes where you can set the number of people that can sign up. And here you can have the name, how long it takes, its price. You can categorize it if needed, add a picture if you want. what calendars it shows up on, what resources it might be associated with, and if there are any forms or intake options that you need to include. Another great scheduling feature that you can add to your Squarespace scheduling account is rooms and resources. And basically, what this means, if you have a space or resources that need to be booked up along with your appointments, you can allocate certain resources to your appointments. So, as those appointments are booked, so are the resources. This will prevent you from running into a situation where you have, you know, 3 appointments booked for a single room or 3 appointments booked for a single machine, because as the appointments are booked, the rooms and resources will be booked along with it. So if you do have rooms and resources that accompany your different services, you're going to head back down to availability on this home screen sidebar, go to rooms and resources, and then here's where you can create a new room or resource. So I have my massage spa, Blue Door Wellness, and I offer hot stone massages. Unfortunately, I only have 2 sets of hot stones, so I'm going to create a resource for my hot stones. I'm going to put 2 because that's how many I have, and I'm going to say that they can be booked out with my hot stone massages. So as my hot stone massages are booked, so will my hot stones. And then I go here and click Create Resource. And there it is on my resource list, and it will be booked up along with my hot stone massages. While this is certainly not something that all businesses will need to use, a really great tool that Squarespace Scheduling also offers is the ability to attach intake forms to your appointments. And these are basically forms that customers have to fill out where you can either have them answer questions or sign some sort of permission before they attend their appointment. So to get started with creating those, you're going to head over to your sidebar menu on your home screen and go to Intake Form Questions. And you'll select that. And then you'll be taken to this screen where you have 3 different options for the types of forms that you can create. Either you can create a custom form where you add your own questions, a terms and condition agreement, or a SOAP form for medical stuff. Your terms and condition agreement, you just paste a block of text into the form and require a signature at the end. The real interest is the custom forms. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. This is really, really nice. So all you're going to do is give your form a title, write down any descriptions or instructions that you need to offer to your clients, and then you can start adding questions to your form. And what I really like about this is you can create questions with tons of different formats. You can have a text box question, a drop down list, a checkbox, a checklist, yes or no. You can have customers upload a file. You can create an address field if you need to gather client information. You have so many options here that you really can ask the questions that you need and get the information that you're wanting to get. The final step with creating these forms is you're going to attach them to specific appointments. So you'll attach them to any appointment where it's relevant, where you think customers are going to need to fill out this form, but you don't have to attach it to all your appointments. All right. Another great feature offered through Squarespace Scheduling is the packages, subscriptions, and gift card feature. And this allows you to sell service packages, subscription services, or gift cards through your scheduling portal. So, in other words, as your clients are booking their appointments, they can also purchase these packages or subscription services right there from the scheduling portal. And to begin adding these services, all you're going to do is head back over to this sidebar on your home screen, go to packages, gifts, and subscriptions. And then here you will be taken to a page where you can create your packages, gift cards, and subscriptions, create all the parameters around there, when they expire, how long they are valid, all those types of things like that. You can also create different coupon codes that people can use to purchase your packages, gift cards, and subscriptions. And these will all appear on your appointment screen as customers are making their purchases. You can also, from this section here, you can view any of your orders and manage those here, mark them as filled, and manage all your subscriber information. So it's a great place in this section to both create your packages, gift cards, and subscriptions, and also manage all of your subscribing clients. In my opinion, this next feature is the most important one offered through Squarespace Scheduling, and that is the notification system. So essentially, with Squarespace Scheduling, you can set up a bunch of different notifications that will go out to your customers at different points in their journey, whether that be their confirmation, an appointment reminder, after their appointment, anything like that. You can send out tons of different types of notifications. So to get those set up, you're going to again return to your sidebar on your home screen and scroll on down to client email and client SMS. Now, with the plan that I am on, I only have client email. Client SMS comes with Squarespace Scheduling's higher plans. So, but you can send out the same kind of notifications that you do by email that you can through text. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the client email notifications. So when you click that prompt, you will be taken to this page where over on the left side, you have all of the different kinds of notifications that you can send out, whether that be the initial confirmation, reminders, cancellation, rescheduling, and so on. And then on the right side of your page is where you're able to customize your email, or if you are sending SMS, your text. You can add a logo here. You can add your own custom information. You can add your own verbiage, whatever you need. And then there are also, depending on the type of notification, you can also decide when those notifications will go out. So, say for the reminder notification, I could say I want mine to go out 12 hours or 14 hours before or 20 hours before. It's totally up to me. And you can have the notifications go to your clients and the person giving their appointment, or just to your clients. So you have tons of different settings that you can use here, tons of different cancellation customizations for the different kinds of notifications on the table, and it's just a really, really great tool to prevent no-shows.
With the logistics of your schedule all set up to go, notifications are set to go out, availability is all set to go, it's time to work on the more aesthetic side of things. And so we'll move on to customizing the appearance of your scheduling page. There aren't a ton of customization options through Squarespace Scheduling, but they do let you add your own brand name and colors and logo. And to do that, you will again return to your sidebar on your home screen and head down to Customize Appearance. And under here, you have an option to change the way your schedule appears to customers. So, what kind of view do you want to provide them, whether that be monthly or daily? What should it say at the top of your scheduling page? You can upload a logo if you want to add that. You can add scheduling instructions that will appear on the top of every scheduling page. And this is, when your week starts, the time zone that's available. And when you have all of that set up, you can go over here and look at a preview. So, this is basically what your customers are going to see when they're making an appointment with you. So, I've customized my colors. I wanted my accent color to be yellow, and I've got my logo up here. So, that looks really great to me. You have some other options as well if you head over to your scheduling page options. So, this is where you can set the types of information that you are requiring of your customers. It'll appear under the Your Information tab here in the preview. And so, what information you're requiring, you can set some scheduling parameters, whether or not they are able to um, book reoccurring appointments, decide what information is going to be displayed, if you want to show the duration, if you want to show the price, if you want to show the category of the appointment, all of those types of settings in terms of the information you are requiring and the information you are displaying on your schedule, all are right here. And then if you are one of Squarespace Scheduling's Powerhouse Plan subscribers,
You will have access to the advanced CSS features, which allow you to make much deeper customizations to your scheduling page. Visually, you can add more branding and just deeper customizations to reflect who you are. But typically, people find that they need the help of a developer to get this done. Squarespace Scheduling is a full service scheduling platform, meaning that your clients will not only be able to book their appointments from your scheduling page, they will also be able to purchase their appointments and pay for everything right from your scheduling portal. So, in order for you to allow people to be able to do that, you're going to need to collect a payment processor to your scheduling page. To do that, you'll just again head over here to the sidebar on your home page and go down to your payment settings. So then you're going to come to this page, and the first things that you're going to see at the top are your payment settings. And so here you can set things like your currency, they have pretty much all of them, as well as your payment terms. And this is basically, how do you want your customers to pay? Do you want them to pay prior to their appointment? Do you want them to pay after their appointment? Do you want them to put down a deposit? There are tons of options in terms of how you want your customers to pay. And then you can also opt to allow for tipping when customers are making their appointment or not. I personally have not allowed for tipping when people are booking because I want people to tip after they've gotten their service. The next thing you're going to see are the 3 payment processors that work with Squarespace scheduling. So you have Stripe, Square, and PayPal. And all you're going to need to do is, if you have an account for one of these, you'll simply click connect. You'll be taken into a login portal and you log into your account and you are all set to go. If you do not already have a payment processor, these are the ones that are going to work with your Squarespace scheduler. So I would recommend using one of these 3 just to cut out any complications. But otherwise, it is super easy to get your payment processor connected up with your Squarespace scheduling account. With the customer side of things all set up and ready to go, it's time to start focusing on your side of the equation, starting with your calendar. So, one really great feature offered through Squarespace Scheduling is that you are able to sync your personal calendar with your appointment calendar. This means that anytime someone makes an appointment on your Squarespace Scheduling appointment calendar, that appointment will automatically show up on your personal calendar. You can also set notifications for when appointments are booked and set reminders as well. But let's get started with syncing your personal calendar. So again, you're going to be here on your home page and head over to the sidebar menu, and you're going to head down to sync with other calendars. Here you'll be taken to this page here, where on the left side you will have all of the different calendar options that Squarespace Scheduling is able to sync with. It's great because Squarespace Scheduling syncs with all the major calendar providers: Google, iCloud, Outlook. Lots of options. I'm sure you can find a calendar that'll work with your personal preferences. But basically, what you'll do is you'll go over here and you'll select the calendar that you want to use. I am personally going to use my Google Calendar. And then I'll go over here and I will just add my calendar in. I've already done it. And to protect my personal information, I'm just going to explain what happens next. Next, you'll be prompted through a sign-in process where you'll be signing into your Google, iCloud, or Outlook account. And once you're all signed in, your calendars will be automatically synced. And then you can head down here to this section where you can set your reminders, whether or not you want a reminder before your appointment or when an appointment is booked. You can also hide times on your Google Calendar as busy by clicking this box. So really, really nice to have all of your calendars synced up with, or all of your appointments synced up with your personal calendar. You are nearly done setting up your Squarespace scheduling account. The last step in the process is sharing your schedule with the world so that people can start booking. With Squarespace scheduling, you do have 2 options for how you share your schedule. You can either share via a direct link, which is when you send your clients a direct link to your schedule, and that is the only way they can access it, and then they can book from that link. Or you can publish the schedule live on your website so that customers can access it at their own discretion whenever they feel like it. So let's talk about how we can set both of those options up. So again, you're going to be here on your home screen and you're going to navigate over to your sidebar and head down and select scheduling page link. So then you're going to come to this page, and at the top, you're going to have your general scheduling page link. So this is the link that will take clients to your general scheduling page where they'll be able to see all your availability, all your appointments in one place. You can also change the link name to brand it or make it more recognizable to you so you can tell what it is. You can make it kind of whatever you want, which is very, very nice. And then the next thing that you can do
with direct linking is you can send clients to specifically the schedule for one type of appointment. So let's say I wanted to send this client my Swedish massage schedule. That was the only thing that I wanted her to have access to. I would go here, go to direct link, and then I could copy this link and it would take my client just to the Swedish massage schedule. So that's a really nice feature. You can sort of limit what people can view through your direct link. Now, if you do want to schedule or publish your scheduling page live on your website, you have a few options for how that can appear. Either you can make it a booking button, which is just a button that'll appear somewhere on your somewhere on your screen that clients can click to, and they'll be taken to your scheduling page. You can put a booking bar, which is where the link to your schedule will appear on the top of your screen and on as many pages as you want, and customers can click over and be taken to your schedule. Or you can embed the schedule in your website some other way. Each of these options come with their custom embed code that you can use to embed your schedule onto a third-party website if you are not using a Squarespace site. This will involve a little bit more computer science knowledge and programming, but it's not impossible, and the embed codes make it way easier to get your schedule added to your website. If you do have a Squarespace site, the process for getting your scheduling page added is so simple. The only thing you're going to do is head over to your scheduling website. I have mine here. And you'll be on your home screen. This is the editing side of things. And I'm going to head over to Pages. And as you can see here, here are the 3 pages I already have, and they're listed right here. Now I want to add a new page. I want to add a page for my scheduling calendar. I'm going to go here to the Add button, and then I'm going to click Scheduling. The app is all ready to go. All you have to do is click it. It's completely integrated with the site, just incredibly simple. So I'll go ahead and click that. And then I can choose exactly what that page looks like. And then boom, it is now an option up here on my schedule on my website. And I'm going to rename the page quickly to Book an Appointment. And then I am all set to go. Easy as that. And with that, your Squarespace scheduling account is ready to go, and you are ready to start booking appointments. As I mentioned before, we have a corresponding article in the description box below that you can click on over to for reference or to answer any questions. We also have a full YouTube channel that I would highly suggest subscribing to continue to consume our content. And if you have any hesitations about Squarespace scheduling, try out their 7-day free trial. This product really is one of the best on the market, and I'm sure you'll love it. No strings attached, so give it a go. And thank you so much for watching.